In a bustling city, there lived a hard-working woman named Sienna. She toiled day in and day out at a meatpacking shop, ensuring that the people in her community had food on their tables. Sienna's routine was simple but necessary. Every day, she would take the subway home after a long day's work. It was during one of these subway rides that Sienna's life took an unexpected turn. She found herself sitting across from a kind-hearted man named Howard. As their eyes met, a spark ignited, and they soon fell deeply in love. Time flew by, and Sienna and Howard decided to seal their bond in matrimony. 3 years passed, and their love grew even stronger. Sienna's heart filled with joy when she discovered that she was carrying their first child. They named their precious daughter Ashley, a name chosen with love and hope for a bright future. But life has a way of presenting us with both joy and sorrow. When Ashley turned 12, tragedy struck their little family. Howard, beloved husband and father, succumbed to heart disease, leaving Sienna shattered and grieving. It was a devastating blow that threatened to plunge her into darkness. One fateful day, as Sienna made her way to work, her grief weighed heavily on her heart. Amidst her sadness, she spotted a young girl, roughly the same age as Ashley, on the street. The girl's eyes held a pleading desperation, and she asked passers-by for money to buy food. Sienna's heart ached, recognizing the girl's plight as her own daughter's potential fate. Moved by compassion, Sienna reached into her pocket and retrieved $30, along with 2 sandwiches she had packed for herself. She handed them to the girl, a small act of kindness that would leave an indelible mark on both their lives. Years passed, and Sienna continued to work diligently at the meatpacking shop, providing for herself and her daughter. Ashley grew into a remarkable young woman, her mother's pride and joy. However, fate had another test in store for them. Ashley faced a terrible accident that left her in desperate need of immediate spinal surgery. Without it, she risked losing the ability to work and lead a normal life. Desperate to save her daughter, Sienna turned to the internet, seeking help through fundraising platforms. But despite her efforts, the response was disheartening. No one seemed willing or able to assist. In her darkest hour, a knock on Sienna's door disrupted her sorrow. As she opened it, she was met with an astonishing sight: a young girl, the same age as Ashley, standing before her. The girl's face bore a striking resemblance to her daughter's, though her eyes sparkled with a newfound confidence. The young girl explained that she recognized Sienna from a photo she had seen while browsing through Ashley's fundraising campaign. The girl, now a successful business owner with a million-dollar company, had been deeply moved by the story and the face that haunted her memories from that fateful encounter on the street 30 years ago. With a grateful smile, the young woman handed Sienna $30, the very same amount she had received all those years ago. She explained that she was there to offer her support to pay for Ashley's life-saving surgery. Sienna's act of kindness, performed in the depths of her own despair, had come full circle, bringing salvation to her daughter when she needed it most. In that moment, Sienna understood the incredible power of compassion and the impact that a single act of kindness could have. It was a reminder that the ripples of our actions extend far beyond what we can imagine, often returning to us when we least expect it. Sienna's heart swelled with gratitude as she witnessed the resilience of the human spirit and the beauty that can arise from even the darkest of circumstances. And as Ashley underwent the surgery that would give her a second chance at life, Sienna vowed to continue spreading kindness, knowing that her actions could change lives in ways she could never comprehend. In this tale of love, loss, and redemption, Sienna's journey teaches us the profound impact of a single act of kindness. From her humble beginnings in a meatpacking shop to the depths of her despair and the heights of her daughter's salvation, Sienna's story reminds us that compassion knows no bounds. It reaches across time and circumstances, creating connections that can change lives forever. Through Sienna's selfless gesture to a young girl in need, she unknowingly set in motion a chain of events that would come full circle, bringing hope and healing when it was needed most. May her story inspire us to embrace the power of kindness and recognize the potential within us to make a difference, no matter how small our actions may seem.